What's up? What's sound? You tuned in live right now with your boy Promise the Great, the greatest of the greatest. And I'm basically here to let you know, man, life is a journey. It's been a while since y'all had a video from it, right? I've been a little busy. And, I also been going through a big experiment, a big learning lesson, a learning process. And it's just like this here, man, you keep your faith in the Most High, keep your belief in the Most High, and get an understanding or understanding also. Because, you can't just have an understanding. You got to have an understanding before you can get an understanding. With the Most High, His words, how to move, how to live, and how to also enjoy in this process of which you are here to do, then you will look at life differently. It's a lot that been going on that we fail to realize or pay attention to. Sometimes, well, in a lifetime, all the time, truthfully, the truth do sit in our faces. But we basically, move with this ego tactic of survival. And we lose ourselves of knowing who we are, where we come from, and what it's meant for us to do. There's a lot of hatred going on, a lot of negative energy, toxic waste inside the air. And we inhaling it, we injecting it in our mind, in our body, in our pores, in our eyes, and the breath we breathe, And we got to understand that it's way more bigger than what it may seem to be. And until we understand this on a higher level of conscious, life gonna continue to be nothing for you. We got to really detach ourselves from the people that don't mean no good. We got to really discern this world, the people in this world, the oppressor, and what you might be up against. And a lot of us know what's going on, but we choose to just flow with the oppressor. But I'm here to tell you it's consequences to that. No matter what it may seem, no matter what it may look like, everybody got a story. That's why it's called his story. As they say, history, But until you learn from your experience of your story, then you will get a greater understanding on what it takes to live in this lifetime. We got to get out of the ego mode. We got to get out of this fear mode, being afraid, People really don't understand, what this fear mode is. We feeling like, oh man, it's just me and my niggas, or it's just me and my homegirl from day one, from sandbox and blase. What about the soulmates from the past lives? The one that travel with you here now, the one that are here to help you, the one that you're supposed to help each other. It's a you-use world. Everybody's supposed to use each other to a certain extent, but not use each other to manipulate, con, and scam, and scheme. And until we understand this, we will only continue to fall. You got people talking about Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter. They talking about, these big old, what they call it, these big old riots and wars and stuff that popping off for breaking out, But it's all for a reason, truthfully. I was this person that was mad at the world. I was mad at the government, mad at my mama, mad at my dad, mad at my people, feeling like I was alone in their world. But I had to really look at this thing from a higher perspective, a higher level. For one, I was here for a reason, even though mama gave birth to me. Now, I'm not saying my mama bad people, none of that, you know what I'm saying? But I was looking at it like, felt like somebody owed me. But then nobody owed me that because I made an agreement to come here. And before I came here, whether we want to believe it or not, even yourself, you know, you signed up for all this, you know, and it's just like this here, man. Don't nobody owe you nothing. It's a learning process. It's a journey. It's here to build and help you grow. No matter what you're going to go through. I'm going to experience a lot more, and you will too. But we got to know that this stuff is meant to be. It's meant to happen. And until we know that it's meant to happen, then we will know how to overcome. Everybody screaming on who God is God real, is God this, and you know, this, that, and the third, but I'm just gonna put it like this here. The creator, the one that brought light and life, gave light and life to all things. There's nothing new under this sun. Where your mama come from, your daddy come from, the forefathers, you know, the ancestors way before that. You know, where did they come from? Where did everybody come from? Where did all things come from? Somebody had to bring something into existence for any one of us to be here. So if you don't believe right now, everything you're seeing right now should help you believe. Now, whether you're going to discern what side you're going to be on, it's up to you. And I feel like, you know, man, when I got on this spiritual journey, that, man, I got to wake my people up. I do. But for the ones that want to, you know, accept the knowledge. I'm not saying I know everything. I don't know nothing. Any man or person that say that they know everything is a fool that don't know nothing. And that's just what it is. Because every time you think you know something, you might find out something different. So be wise and learn to discern what it is you think you know. And give other people a chance to speak. And discern what are they telling you. You don't necessarily take what a person's telling you. You look at your life experiences and what you done been through. And you utilize the information and see do it resonates. You know what I'm saying? Or just keep it in the opening. So once something do appear, if you ain't experienced, you're going to be like, oh, okay. Maybe there was some truth to this. So we got to get out of this ego mode, this hatred mode, this negative vibration. Because it's only causing harm not only on you, your kids, your people around you. And if you really care about them like you say you do, then you'll let go of that ego tactic. You know what I'm saying? Because you not only hurt yourself, you hurt the people around you, and you hurt this world. And, you know, people be talking about God know my heart. God loves everybody. I just want to tell you this, man. God only loves his kind. Anything that is meant to deceive, as they say, Satan or the devil, you know, it's not godly. Point blank, period. Now, I'm not saying nobody perfect. Because any man that tried to be perfect are bound to be ruined by the ones that aren't. And that speaks on this in the 48 laws of power. That's law. So we got to know this. And you can't live hating the enemy. You can't live hating the oppressors. Because they would help. They're supposed to help you build and grow yourself. They're supposed to help you build and want to go learn and know more about this so I can find out the truth. Because like I said, I was the person that was mad at the world and mad at everybody else, feeling like somebody owed me. But as I grow and grow each and every day, they help me. And I know the true meaning of why people say, I need my enemies. I need y'all to hate. I need y'all to show me that forgiveness and that flaw. They're going to continue to help me open up my conscience and expand even more to a higher level and see things from a higher perspective. You got people with this word fear that I once was just talking about, feeling afraid to be their true self. And I know because that was me. I used to be like, man, what they gonna think about me if I start doing this? What they gonna, say about me if I start doing this? How they gonna look at me? They know me for fighting, doing a whole bunch of other stuff in the street, and they were giving me credit, dapping me up, acting like they were my partners and my friends, my homeboys, and even my family members. But the moment that I had decided to, man, I'm finna switch this up, they all disappeared, and envy and jealousy started to occur. But it's still love for them, because they just on the journey right now, and they don't know. They don't know. They lost, and they need help themselves. And once we realize and know this, you learn to forgive them. It shouldn't be no hate, period. Other people telling me, I'm going to give you the same energy that you give me. However you treat me, I'm going to treat you. But see, when you're dealing with energy, this whole body is made upon molecules and molecules and magnetic forces. That's why they say eat magnetic, fruits and foods. Before you can raise your vibration, think on a higher frequency. See things on a higher frequency. Get out of this negative mind state, this low vibration, this dark force of matter. And let the light shine within you. And it shine upon all that it is amongst you. You be the orchestrator. The true light lives within. And we should learn this and understand it because it's important. You ain't got to do all that other stuff that you think you got to do to get money, shout it. You ain't got to steal, you ain't got to rob, you ain't got to finesse, you ain't got to kill. Why? Because you can easily learn something different. Yeah, a lot of our kind came up in poverty. We were born and we were raised and we were bred around it. But when you expand your conscience to do something different, guess where you go? To a whole nother level. And now you not no longer just know the hood. You not no longer just know how to sell dope, how to finesse, how to scheme and con. But when you enter this business world, you utilize what you know for the righteous reason. This is how it works. We lose ourselves because we let ourselves be lost. We lose ourselves because we let ourselves be lost. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Anything that you never tried before will be what? A challenge. Anything that the brain have never experienced before, seen before, done before, will become a challenge or difficult. Until you learn how to do it, then it becomes what? Easy. And you become skilled at this. So we feeling like, man, this all I know. The streets all I know. I don't know nothing else. Messing with these females, getting their little chunk chain. This is all I know. I don't know nothing else. Only because you don't let yourself know nothing else. And then when somebody do try to give you a piece of information, even if it's just a drunk on the street, even if it's just your uncle that smoked dope, even if your mama got on something, she give you a piece of information, we feel like because their addictions, a habit that they don't know what they talking about, so I don't want to hear it. How you gonna tell me anything? But see, I want to tell you that the spirit communicates through all of us. You see what I'm saying? Each and every being on this planet is being used by some type of spirit, whether it's a light force or it's a dark force. You see what I'm saying? And once we understand it from a high level of conscious, then we will know what spirit will we work with. See, the biggest thing is learn to discern. You know what I'm saying? Learn to know who you dealing with, what you dealing with. Life ain't nothing but a learning experience. And for the people that seems like they're afraid of this word called death, you see what I'm saying? It ain't real. It's just a transition from here, from earth. And you don't want to be transitioning from here, and you most definitely can't be accepted in the light. Cause then you're gonna just roam this earth like other wayward spirits and be trying to get other humans' attention for their assistance and help to be guided to where you could have been a long time ago. See, when we think our parents or somebody done passed in our lifetime, and we be like, R.I.P., R.I.P., you know what I'm saying? Most of these people come to us because they ain't even transitioned yet and made it to the light. They just left this earth. So they still wandering earth trying to connect with whoever frequency they can get to. And see, can they get help to the light, or they use them to do a lot of dark things because they're afraid to transition to the light. But see, when they speak of judgment, that we thinking that, oh, they got their wings. It's over with. But judgment, they ain't gonna come until you sit in front of their Most High that brought everything into existence. And that gonna determine whether that spirit be gone forever, or whether you reincarnate to handle business and try it again. We should never be closed to any information. Even if we feel like somebody don't know nothing, it's okay to just listen. Sometimes you got to say, let me see what this person talking about to see if it even makes sense. This is how you discern what a person talking about. Even for the one that think they manipulate, even for the one that think they got all the sense where they can run circles around you. If you just listen to what they saying and notice how your body feeling, what is your true self really telling you on the inside? See, this is why you got to be quiet. How does it feel when somebody approach you? Do you get a certain feeling in your arms, your neck, your heart, your stomach, your feet, your toes? See, this is why they say know thyself. You want to know anything, any type of information. Learn how the subconscious work. Learn how the conscious work. Learn how the superconscious work. Learn how the heart work. Learn how the molecules and stuff inside of this body works. Learn how they speak as well. Then you grow to a greater level. Everybody done experienced some type of pain before. Some type of hurt. And people die every day. It should just be natural now. How many times you bumped your head real hard on some type of wall, fell down, bust your knee up, got hit by a car, got shot, got stabbed, got slapped with a Budweiser bottle or some shit like that. Excuse my language. It only hurt for that moment. Then after a few days you end up healing. Then you back to yourself again. So why be afraid of this word called death? Some of us even done stepped out of this body before and went to this light. And probably pushed back into this body for a reason. You see what I'm saying? So why not live trying to find out, hold up man, what's the true meaning behind this? What have I been showing? How should I take this and look at this from my experience? So I'm going to tell part of my story because I think it's necessary. I entered this spiritual world. I was seeking knowledge from all type of people. And I don't blame them no more. I thank them so much. I got no names to say. And as I seek their help and their attention, you know, I felt like they got over me. And they made me up inside. And I was thinking a lot of crazy things. Retaliation and revenge. You know what I'm saying? Even though I go out every day, you know, I see, feel, watch these people follow me. And I just be wanting to retaliate sometimes. But it's on a high level of conscience. See, nothing happened without the Most High permission. Point blank, period. That's just what it is. Nothing happens without the Most High permission. And He will hit you whatever way it takes until you gets it right. I had people sending dark forces my way. I had spirits touching on me. I had spirits trying to lay down with me when I lay down. I was seeing these things and feeling these things, and I kept my composure. See, this is the type of stuff that drive people crazy, drive people out of their mind, because they on some other type of stuff. And then when they say you crazy, they try to lock you in some type of mental institution and shoot you up with some type of drugs. And a few months later, however long they keep you, and then they release you and put you back in this control-based system. You see what I'm saying? But see, anytime you say, I see, hear, or feel something, they want to make it seem like you're crazy. And once again, lock you up into this mental institution. Only because they don't want you to connect with that other side. Because if you do, depending on who you are, connect with that other side, you start to find out the truth. And once you find out this truth, you reveal it to your others. And once you reveal it to these others, you start to awakening them about everything that's going on in this world, this illusion, this matrix. They give you hints in these movies. They give you hints in the media, the news. And we see it right in our face. They play scary movies, showing people getting killed and kidnapped and stabbed and butchered with the screaming, ah, and all these sound effects. In the middle with your mind that now you become paranoid, you become scared, you become afraid. This whole world is built off a fear-based system. Divide and conquer. It's a control thing. They already talking about robots and stuff. But see, 2020 is supposed to be the biggest year of spiritual awakening. They were talking about in 2012, I think, or 2013, that the world was going to end. 2012, the world's supposed to end, but guess what? It is 2012 right now in the Ethiopian calendar. That's why everybody becoming awakened. That's why everybody talking about what they seeing and what they hearing. So I've been on this journey 4 years straight. It finna be 5. Studying, learning, experiencing, seeing all type of things. But I ain't lose my mind. It actually became exciting to me. And then there was time that it just got real shaky. But it's just like this here. It's all about where your frequency at, where your vibration at. Step out of this matrix, man. Stop letting them control you. Stop being puppets. What you think the meaning of a puppet is? Pull screen. Television. Tell lies to your vision. Everything you seeing. The truth is 98% of this world is a lie. So what the fuck is reality? People talking about I'm in this reality. I'm in this reality. You ain't in reality. You ain't in reality until you higher your level of conscious. They got many stories about the Most High. Many stories about the Most High Son. Many stories about His name, they name. Some people thinking the Most High supposed to be a being or a human just like us. Look just like us. But you got to understand as well, it wasn't just us that's created. This is just our time right now. They had dinosaurs and all type of stuff way before this. Caveman, all type of beings way before us. We just the importances of right now. So when you speak of the Most High, don't look for another being like yourself. We talking about something real big, a greater mass of energy. Ain't nobody perfect. But see, for the people that tell about God love everybody, God know my heart, God only move with the ones that move with him. Period. You can scream, yell, hallelujah, and praise his name all you want all day long. But if you really ain't making no effort and trying and doing everything you can each and every day to connect with him, I'm sorry, baby. They gonna come consequences with it. Forget what grandmama told you. Forget what mama told you. Forget what these churches told you. You got to think about it. The government is controlling everything. Whatever information they don't want you to know, you ain't gonna know it. Period. Until you look within yourself. Once again, know thyself. People tell about church. Who you think created these churches? Who you think created these prisons? Who you think created every single thing that's going on? And the moment somebody speak about something, they try to attack. That's the devil. Once again, the devil only mean to deceive. I'm not talking about no little red man with no horns and no picture. Who can give you a picture that, once again, the government got you thinking the devil look like this. The government got you thinking Jesus look like this. The government thinking you even God look like this. You know what I'm saying? They got you thinking that school is everything. This is what they talk about modern day slavery. When they talk about the cops and the police, these were the ones that captured the slaves back in the day, whipped them and beat them and punished them and sold them from state to state, from country to country. They just now got on uniforms and say you got to sign up and take this type of training to become one of them. Now you are in law enforcement. They weren't making these laws. But see, you got to understand, you got laws on top of laws. What about God laws? Oh yeah, they laws too. You know what I'm saying? The best books are hidden. So once again, if you want to know the true look within yourself, when they say stay woke, they ain't talking about be on point. You got these people out here in the street talking about, man, I'm on point, boy. I got my pistol. I'm looking at my blinds. I'm looking over my shoulder 24/7. I ain't slip. You is not on point, partner. You ain't on point. You ain't on point till you can sit in your living room and hear what finna happen 5-10 minutes before it happen. You ain't on point till you sit in your couch and you can see what's going on down the street without even moving, getting up and getting in your car. It's a reason for the airplane. The astral projection stepping out of this body. When they talking about human beings can't fly. You see what I'm saying? Astral traveling. You travel every night, you close your eyes and go to sleep. What you do? You leave out of this body into another dimension. Different realms. And whatever level of energy you is vibrating at, depend or determine what realm you will enter. Because you also got different realms. Once again, the Most High gave the lower parts to the who? The fallen ones. They can't go up there. If you want to connect with the Most High, you want to connect with your true beings, then you got to raise your vibration. Because these beautiful angels and God, they send their energy, you know, in assistance, but they ain't finna come down and visit you. You got to step up and see them. That's just what it is. They try to do things, you know, anytime you speak on any type of knowledge and information to keep y'all asleep. But everybody out here beefing with each other over their little chunk chain, these peanut. But get what? Money is not the issue in the next world. I'm not saying be broke right here. Adapt, get you some and live. But don't let it control you once again. If you cross your own partner out just for the money, you've been controlled, partner. If you cross your own person not just for materialistics, you've been controlled, partner. If you thinking evil and negative upon the next because they got something that you ain't got, or just because it's pure hatred, you've been controlled, partner. If you thinking evil and negative because somebody pissed you off and made you angry, you are being controlled, partner. That's just what it is. You be the orchestrator. You take control. You go for what you want deep inside. Cause see, the Most High gonna start revealing you to what's for you and what's not for you. And you go pass it on to those same homeboy and those same kids to see how they respond. And if they act different and start to respond different, then that might let you know you need to step away from them. You got people forcing themselves to be somewhere that they don't want to be. You really want better deep inside yourself, but you don't want to tell nobody else because they're going to look at you funny. You don't want to act this certain way because they going to judge me. They going to laugh at me. They going to try to call me names and call me lame. You being lame, period, anyway, if you ain't being yourself. You being afraid. You living this scared road. You worrying about how somebody gonna look at you. You worrying about what somebody gonna say about you. Step out of it, man. Grow, elevate, bruh. They ain't gonna get it right now, but when they start to see you on another level, oh, then they gonna get it. Oh, then they gonna want your help. Then they gonna want your assistance. And you still give it to them. Because they might be ready now. See, some people ain't gonna get it right then when you telling you. Most people talking about, seeing is believing. So that means they got to actually see it before they can believe it. That's a motherfucking lie. Believing is sin, baby. It say walk with faith and not by sight. Anything that you see now, think about it. Before you seen it, you manifested, you believed it, and then it appeared, man. I don't give a damn if it's the limit, if it's an apple, if it's an orange, if it's $5, if it's 100,000. I don't give a damn if it's a new car, a new house. You felt it inside you at first that you know you can have it. You believe that you can have it, and then you got it, bro. Job, work, a certain school you want to go to, a certain person you want to be with. The truth is, partner, believing is sin. Walk by faith, not by sight. People living in this fear-based mode. Talking about they gangster, they hard. People talking about, I don't know nothing about all that God say turn the other cheek stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they say whatever they want to say when they write. I believe what I believe. And I know from my experience. But at the same time, when he say turn the other cheek, don't necessarily mean let somebody touch you, shouting. Cause see, when I entered this journey and tried to stop all that negativity, I felt guilty. So I wanted to just be so